This is Car Guys Talk with Andrew and Tavarish.
So there's a lot of weirdness to going to an auto show when you're not there for the traditional media.
I wonder what those suits are doing.
I also wonder because nobody watches them. You know the guy that has 5 cameras all on straps, and because they're all different lenses, and he needs them, because it's faster than just changing lenses, or taking it with his iPhone. So they take those pictures, and then like, what happens with them? I always think that they're like mommy bloggers or something. They go to momsandcars.info, and nobody watches them, but they have to submit that to the press people, to the press fleet people, and they go, "Hey, give me more cars because look at how much publicity I'm giving you.
Look at all this coverage.
Yeah, look at all this coverage.
Look at all this show coverage.
I go to all the shows and I look at your cars, and they are the best in the business. So please give me cars because I don't want to actually have to buy one of these things."
Oh, are they the type of people who may have like press cars all the time, and that's what they drive?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Sometimes too, they love going on press trips because it's a vacation for them.
Okay.
They can extend a few days and stay at the resort on the dime of Infiniti or Lexus, and then they go around and they do this all the time, and they go on every press trip, and it doesn't matter if they're on the very last wave 10 or something. It doesn't matter. You still get to go. So I think that's what a lot of those people do. And nobody has any, nobody watches them. Nobody listens to them or anything like that.
Yeah, it was like the one press event I went to was Kia, and there was so little car in it.
Yeah.
You hearing that?
What do you? All right. Oh, is it phones? Oh, you getting it's probably my phone is from the Soviet era, so it's okay. So I'm gonna put this down here.
It was food, booze, food, congratulate us, smiles, little bit of car, drive it on a pre-prescribed
30 minutes of car, and then resort lifestyle. brand.
Oh, man.
I went on this this Ford trip. It was to an ice racing course in Canada called Mechagleese. And what they did was, there was Ford Focus RSs and Ford Raptors. So you can go on like a rally stage, you can go on lots of, different things. But they had activities that you can do that had nothing to do with cars. So it was, you can do dog sledding. You could do that. You could do ice sculpting. You can do like a tour of the city, all this stuff. And I was like, hey, can I get some more time with the cars? Because that's sort of why I'm here. I don't give 2 craps about anything else. So I'm just gonna spend more time with the car because that's kind of why I'm here. And they were like, oh, we'll see if we can do that. I'm like, did you not figure this out?
Yeah.
Like, was this not an option or what? Like, I don't want to go ice sculpting. But other people, like, they consider it a vacation. And then when you get to the room, there's like a little gift bag, and they go, oh, you're gonna be cold. Here's a little ear muffs and branded this and branded that. Yeah, just here you go.
Yours to keep. Yours to keep.
Don't worry. Same thing happened on a Jaguar drive that I was at, and they gave me a jacket. They gave me this Jaguar notepad that was like leather and embroidered, and they let me. They said, oh, the car is yours for the weekend and do whatever you want. We went to Amelia Island and they gave us a villa, all that stuff. Super nice. It's great, but this is like, at what point is it you are now padding your review of the car? Like, the car might have had a little bit of something I didn't like, but then now that the experience was so good, looking back on it, the car, perfect.
It was. I wonder if they keep you from your notebook, because if you have to write it in retrospect, of course there will be a press kit and pre-written reviews for you. That's what we got at Kia.
Really? You got pre-written reviews?
And I got that from Subaru as well. My first.
Is it just like ad copy, or is like the new Subaru blah 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 now with blah 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 technology?
From Subaru, and this was in 2014. My first New York Auto Show. I got this little USB business card that flips out. There's a little USB thing on there, and put that in. And it was a bunch of very nice press photos, yours to use. And then there was the press release, which is written like a
Review. Yeah.
And all you had to do was change a few
You could
words.
paraphrase it. Yeah.
And just kick it out. You could write the review in a bathroom and just be done, and then go back to.
So I think that there's a lot of people tend to do that. Well, not a lot of people. Enough people tend to do that. That it becomes its own thing. There was this one article that I read. I think it was for Chevy Equinox or something, like some mundane, family hauler or something that you wouldn't think twice about. And the review was, and you can tell it's one of these people that just wanted to go on the press trip and then just wanted to, get in the good graces of Chevy because maybe they'll send him to Europe to do, the ZR1 launcher. So I don't know. So in the review, it's like, this car is really good at doing what it does. And I go, oh.
And what does it do?
Yeah, and what does it do? And it's like, it's a bunch of, you've said nothing. And at the end, MSRP, horsepower, torque, cargo capacity, and blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, so you said nothing about this car, and you go, yeah, well, it's good. It's good. It's for what it is. That's it. It is that what it is. Like, sweet.
Great. When I was 14, I went to the Orlando International Car Show, and I sat in a brand new Thunderbird. I got a beanie from Scion. And an iPod sock.
Yes.
Those are lifestyle brand items that I cherish.
Keep them above my mental. But it's just there's a weirdness to it. And did you get the
iPod sock?
Yeah. Did you get an iPod sock? Because that's
I really do still have it. I keep my iPod that I never use in it.
So there's sometimes these press kits are really expensive. So the NSX launch, they gave you a little toy car. And it was at the Detroit Auto Show or something. They gave journalists like these little toy cars and whatever. And right after the auto show, you saw these on eBay for like $200.
Wow!
Because people wanted to, they wanted to capitalize on this, and this is not journalism anymore. This is just
one of the brands that you do stuff with sent you like a whole iPad. Like
Michelin, yeah. So Michelin.
Wow.
So Michelin does this as well. They've gotten better about it because I talked to them about it. But I remember Matt Farah making a post about what he got on a Michelin press launch of the PS4S tire. So they brought him out to a racetrack or something, and it's always top of the line, Michelin rated, blah blah blah. So in the hotel there was a goodie bag. This goodie bag was filled with stuff. He laid it all out in the bed. There's like shoes, shirts, hat, like everything that you can imagine. And he laid it out on the bed, and it took up the entire bed. And he's like, "That's what I got." And I talked to Michelin about it. I said, "It's fine if it's something that we can use." Like before I went to the Pilot Sport 4S event in Sebring, they gave me a charger. Like a phone charger,
a battery
bank.
Like
a battery bank, yeah, which is good because if you're out and you need juice for your stuff, that's fine. But then they also gave me an iPad.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they gave me an iPad, and they gave me like a camera, which was like a kind of like a GoPro type thing. But they said, this is for people that were going on flights and they wanted to do like a little vlog or something. So they said just put But I was driving. It's like just a few hours away, so I'm like, it doesn't make any sense for me. So they gave me a little camera. I think I gave that camera to my sister. The iPad is somewhere. It might be in my garage. I've never used it.
Wow.
And I told them, I said, listen, I love the event. You guys are doing a great job, but like the gifts are a little much. Yeah. I don't need all this stuff. They sent, you see that picture up there? You guys can't see it. But they made a picture and like of me with it's a very nice picture.
Okay, it looks like an etching. It's a silhouette of you.
Yeah, it's a silhouette of me, and then the
in
cars.
The silhouette is. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
In the silhouette is a car and a sunset.
Yeah, so those
like
are
a
the cars
double
racing.
exposure, yeah.
Yeah. So the double exposure, which is it's a very well done thing. But they also send me artwork, like original artwork. I gave it to you.
Yes, it's in my bedroom.
Yeah.
I look at it every day.
Yeah,
and I
so
think of
that's
you.
artwork. They gave me that little
Little miniature helmet.
yeah, with me and Tyler Hoover. And I mean, they continually do stuff like this because, first of all, it's a huge brand. They want to make you, kind of come into the fold type thing.
I see.
But it's one of those things where I get what they're doing. I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah.
I am. Michelin, what's up? Send me to some events.
No. Having said that, Michelin tires, we're getting a shipment of Michelin tires today.
Yes.
So
Today?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Girl. Yeah. We getting Michelin tires for you. But
Get those sticky icky for you.
yeah. But I mean, they have been supportive of the channel, which is awesome.
Yep.
And legitimately, they are the best tires you can get. Like short of like a racing tire on a racetrack, this is like the best wet and dry.
Yeah.
Like summer tire.
There's a hashtag. Just get the Michelin's.
Yeah, just get that's
Yeah.
Matt Ferris, and it's true. I mean, you look at other tires that are top echelon, and they don't come close. It's like they're magic. So that's one thing. So again, take it with a grain of salt because I've just said, hey, they sent me out to this, and they gave me this,
Yeah.
and blah blah blah. So take that with a grain of salt. Just try it out for yourself. But
But still get the Michelins.
yes.